envy us, think you got the stiffy up. Niggas envy us, think you got the stiffy up. Niggas envy us, think you got the stiffy up. Got the stiffy up, you make hoes stiffy up.
That ain't this.
Hey. Not yet though.
Oh, it ain't that it?
We gotta unveil it.
Oh,
Gotta unveil it.
Well, until then, I'm gonna talk that shit then.
You a silly nigga in the hole with the Billy.
Hey, 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 hey. Yeah. Okay. Talk that shit, DJ, please. You know. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
But see this, this pulse, or my bad pulse. I don't know why I keep doing that.
Let me get it started. Baby with the Robins, looking all retarded.
This pre-Takashi, you know what I'm saying? Pre-snitch. This is pre-snitch.
He got energy, dog. That's the only thing he got. I'll give him that. Now, if you looking for that lyrical shit, you better walk away.
Nah, there's no lyrics here.
When that nigga had you in a fight, in a fist fight.
Off top. He's stupid.
Talk that shit.
Let me get it started. Baby with the Robins, looking all retarded.
All pre-Takashi right here, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was like, oh man. What's happening?
My boy DJ, please. Say what up, though.
Y'all
Ain't
know what
get
it
it,
is.
313. Say what up, though.
He back from vacation.
Alright, let's get to the show now. Countdown for Takashi?
No,
Nigga,
not
you
at
swear
all.
you don't like?
First off, no, I can't fuck with him no more. You already know that. They saw that last episode. That's why we started off with that shit, you know what I'm saying?
So we started off with
so we can pick it up. So we can pick it up. Well, no,
We got topics.
Well, no.
I don't know.
There you go. You already know. Tell me what. Oh, what? What, you mad?
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
Give him the shoes with the ball, huh?
So, you know, we back. We back at it again. We here again. We appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Episode 9.
Checking in. We got a new channel.
Your boy Ray get it back.
Got a new channel. Need for y'all to subscribe to that, like that, or dislike it. We comment all that shit.
Give us negative
Just interact.
comments.
Interact with that
It
shit.
don't matter.
But you know, when we started this, we didn't do our research. So when we started this shit, we really was just on some regular shit. Like, yeah, man, talk that shit. So we was just gonna talk that shit.
So
Then we realized that with a little research, there's somebody else out here with a podcast, and it's by the name of Talk That Ish. So we felt like maybe our name was too close to theirs. We may have to change it, and it will resemble theirs. We just wanted to stay away from any and all of that. So we're here to welcome you to That Ain't This podcast. I mean, he rapping. He think he Jeezy. Ray Jeezy over here. But no. New name. That Ain't This
podcast.
off top. So like I said, subscribe to the new channel. We done moved over to the new
page. Y'all
channel.
just gonna go link it up.
Yeah. Subscribe, like, all of that. We appreciate y'all. We fuck with y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's still a pandemic. Stay home, save a life. All of that shit.
Let's break away. I'm gonna break away and I'm gonna use it.
Break away from what?
No. He said we should call it the I don't know podcast. I said
You gonna
no.
call it the I don't know podcast?
Yeah, and I was like, no, but when we break up,
I mean, we
you gotta
can't.
know
Oh,
I'm
you
using
said
it.
when we break up. So when you decide to go solo,
And he said, remember, we made you.
you think you Quavo?
I'm just saying.
You think you
I don't
Quavo?
want to leave. I don't want.
Well, I'm Takeoff all the time. I'm Takeoff.
Nigga, I'll be all set.
I know you
I
want it.
came out, bitch, and I married Cardi.
Which one I like? I like Takeoff.
Yeah, but you Quavo when you talking like that.
Boss
sure,
said you
right.
have nothing.
Had a spark when I started, but I can't make my
Hear
own
me?
decision.
Hey, I'm
I'm the
Takeoff.
leader.
Takeoff. I'll be the unsung hero.
shit.
I'm the unsung hero.
Yeah, who don't want to? What's the third nigga name?
Be the best rapper.
I
don't
said
care.
it. We said all the names.
Did we?
We
Set it
said
off?
you will be Quavo. Set it off.
That nigga name.
That nigga said set it off. It's Offset, bitch.
Him. That
We
nigga.
already said it
Oh,
though.
yeah.
That nigga said. What's up with nigga name? Set it off. What?
And he get. Oh, he doing McCartney too, ain't he?
That's what he just said.
Oh, well, I got the hiccups. I can't hear, bitch.
Oh shit.
If that's what we doing.
For sure.
There you go.
I don't know.
So
What's
bring up that
happening?
Tekashi 6 was talking about though.
But,
Now that we got our third member, the strongest one that y'all tell it.
For sure. Y'all know what time.
about to say, you know,
Alrighty.
he was on vacation, you know what I'm saying? Take a little coronavirus break. He back. He probably
Corona.
Wait, is you coughing, bitch?
I got allergies.
It ain't over.
So you left, came back coughing?
It ain't over.
Hey, go back on vacation.
Yeah, nigga, you need some more
We
time.
quarantine them. It's a quarantine podcast.
No,
6
so
feet.
let's get into the Tekashi shit, man.
See, I'm masked
We done
up.
wasted a lot of time.
But no, never. But no, the Tekashi 6, the Tekashi 6 9, that's where we left off last time.
I'm a fan.
And we would of who?
Don't stop. Just keep talking.
Don't start talking. I'll be finished.
I am. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Because
Just
if you talking about you a fan of Tekashi, we're not doing that.
no.
It's over. It's over for him. It's over. We're no
he
longer
got
a
one
fan.
more chance. You said
like
he got-
all those. I never said.
You said he got another song coming out with who?
I said
Next
he
Friday.
got. I said he has one more chance to be relevant.
Relevant.
Relevant. Yes, my bad. Relevant.
There you go. You got it. You was gonna get it.
And he was supposed to drop a song Friday, and he didn't.
That's what you say.
He pushed it back a week. That's what he said. Not what I said. That's
Why
what
he push it back?
I forgot what he said, but he said he had to push
Damn,
it back
nigga,
or
you
whatever.
gonna give us something?
Nigga, that's what he said.
All right. So
Hey.
who the song supposed to be with?
It's rumored to be with Nicki Minaj.
Nicki motherfucking Minaj.
Now they already got a song together. That
First of
Fifi.
all, real quick, surprised about that? You surprised that she doing it?
No, because she needs something.
There you go. That's where I was at. You surprised?
It makes sense.
It definitely makes sense.
Because they're both from New York.
Like I wouldn't even.
So I get the New York
She
connection.
ain't a real nigga. So
But
it's
she
like,
needs
She
some-
needs
yeah,
some type of
yeah.
stardom because Cardi B now Doja taking her spot. Like she's trying to somebody.
I'm about to say
like-
it's Cardi B and then Doja Cat.
Oh no, what's the other bitch name? The Stallion, the horse. The
Oh
man.
yeah,
The man horse.
and Meg Thee Stallion
Yeah.
out here. So yeah, she like I need to be relevant.
I need to shake the
So,
waves again.
I can fuck with that part.
I definitely can.
I can fuck with that part, but no, nonetheless, you know, he got to talk about it.
The ops is the law when you're being unlawful. I ain't saying that. Just period. It ain't, I didn't make this shit up. Like it is what it is, and that's what it's gonna be till it's something else and shit. But it ain't something else yet. And it's like we can't allow Tekashi to make it something else because he is not that nigga to make it. Like you can't do like it'd be different if this nigga was baptized by the gang and they took him on like nigga you rapping, we gonna use you. But no, nigga, you was using them to get your status up and shit. Like
Everybody was using each
we
other.
didn't know you without a rap, without a blood gang and shit. Like you was always fucking with them as far as we knew. As far
And
as
then you didn't just ride the coattails of what it was.
he was calling
you
shots.
used the benefits.
He was calling shots.
You used the benefits.
All the shit niggas got convicted of.
So once you do that, like
he
no,
had
nigga,
them
it's
doing.
like I feel like man, maybe because I don't know them, but I feel like
All right,
when
I'm
I'm talking
throw a
with
name
y'all-
out there since you
when
out
I'm
here
talk-
just saying they whack. Put a name on it.
Oh, Joe Budden.
What has he said that was whack?
Don't even know, but if you said something about it, it was whack.
Oh,
all
you just
the time.
don't like Joe Budden.
Oh, you know that.
Okay, so that's just
You know that.
something else.
Shout out.
I'm a fan.
Shout out Rory and Maul.
I'm a fan for all three.
I'm a fan of Joe Budden if he rapping.
No, you're not.
Exactly. So figure it out.
Podcast. I like Joe.
Shout out
There
to
you
the
go.
podcast. Though. They
It's-
doing
and,
that,
and
man.
then I'm pretty sure the audience,
whatever.
you like Joe Budden podcast? Hell yeah. See what I'm saying? Like it's just out here like that. That's just
Forced.
That's just what
I have heard some shit, and
There you go.
they be on. They do be.
man. That's all right.
Don't
Don't be a hater.
I'm not a hater.
I've seen you watch it. You
or
like,
or
this
maybe
what
I'm a
we do.
hater Because I expect more from Joe Budden. God damn it.
Why?
What the fuck you mean why?
He took
Because
something.
he spent his whole career trying to prove like I am this rapper, and I fucked with him because he was sweet.
He was trying, but
and
we wasn't.
Then he
feeling
never
him.
made it, and then when he was
wasn't
on that love
feeling
and
him.
hip hop ass shit,
Yeah.
I was done.
Because
I was
I
like,
heard-
nigga, now you a has been.
Yeah,
That's what that means. Now you a
You're supposed
has
to
been.
respect those people. Those people who can like.
Well, who know they like
Yeah, the rise from the
Well, I
Phoenix,
guess
all
so.
that
But no,
other
he was
shit
still
I'm
acting.
talking
He was still acting up, talking crazy.
Through everything
All that
he had,
slaughterhouse shit.
You could
All that
say
slaughterhouse
the
shit,
peaks
that
is
wasn't
this.
okay.
Pump It Up and the Joe Budden podcast is 2 peaks. The
Never broke
TV
again.
show, the TV show he had was not sweet.
Nah, he had.
The
He was
motherfucking
on. He didn't even have it.
The
He
TV
was
show,
on.
the fucking band he was in, what was that shit called?
Slaughterhouse.
Slaughterhouse, that was low. Nigga, his highest peaks is motherfucking Pump It Up and the podcast. I gotta respect it, nigga.
From
He
the
went
beginning
through
to
the
the end.
highs, lows, and he back again. It's not my fault he making this sweet.
But it's kind of like you using your name. For
What you
me.
mean?
That's best.
But only if you know how to do it.
Like
you
Gilly.
got.
Like Gilly.
Like
Gilly
Gilly.
is not as sweet as that nigga.
That's all
He's
you
not even
got
as-
is your name, dog, in the game.
But see, I feel like these niggas is fucking up niggas like us trying to get some
Why?
money. Because it's like, nigga, get out the way.
Or they make it, or
Get
they
out
make
the
it,
way,
or
man.
they make
you
it.
niggas tried it,
No,
y'all failed.
this-
Let us try.
This is what I see. This is what
Let
I see.
us try.
They making it. They making this something that people will watch.
Get it where you
They
go.
making
I'm with that.
podcasts and even something that you enjoy. So look, I started watching podcasts because of Joe. I specifically was watching it because of Joe Budden. I'm like, I like this shit. Now I'm in it. So he really paved the way. Like I feel like if people watch him, they may also like. And then here we are.
Well, here's hoping, I guess.
Ain't no hope.
By
We
your
gonna make
YouTube
it.
standards.
I'm just saying, nigga. Sometimes it take other people to go
I
through the
much
door
rather
for them
them
to
look
want
at
to
us.
watch you come back
I'd
behind.
much rather them look at us and then get suggested to go look at Joe Budden.
But they don't want to. They don't always want to hear
That's
the
the goal.
ordinary nigga.
That's the goal.
You said what now?
He said it sound good. He ain't knocking it.
What I just said?
No, me. Not
Oh.
I know what you said.
He not knocking both. Why you want to do that? Yeah, that's why it's dripping, bitch. You falsifying facts right now. Only me. What I said.
Just
And I
spill beer
don't
on
do that
myself.
shit, bitch.
But no, let's digress.
Okay, we did.
But no, yeah, the nigga been wildin', bro. So he done did all that other shit. And now you got this song coming out, and it's like, all right, you better, it better hit. Like, it better hit. Fuck, because when it come out, people gonna listen to it. But it better hit.
And you have to give him credit.
The first one, let y'all tell it, it hit. I don't fuck with it. I hate it.
It was a hit. He came out, he
I
didn't.
ain't say it was a hit, but it was banging.
Which was a hit.
Technically, it was a hit because it was on Billboard.
And it was a hit. Like, it was a hit. It was one of his songs that he came out with before that y'all like. He stayed to the same program, the same format.
No, he didn't.
He did.
No, he didn't, because there's
The
no
fuck?
blood.
See, but
or
you
Crips
was checking
involved.
for it just to see. Like I said,
I was checking, and I was ready to. I was
Because I
ready to
wanted to
condemn
see
it
how it was
if
going to look
whack.
without Bloods and
That's what I'm
Crips
saying. I
all in
was
your
ready to
background.
condemn it. We did not
And it
know
looked
how
whack.
he was gonna come
and
out.
it looked whack. You know how you saw that problem? Got a bunch of big booty bitches to shake some ass.
That's music now.
I still ain't seen the video, but I've seen.
But why he didn't do
Blueberry
that before?
Fago. Blueberry
Why he didn't do
Fago
that
got the
before?
same shit.
Why
That's
he
a
didn't do
hit.
that before?
Oh, sweet, though.
Why he didn't do it before?
He did that with that Laffy Taffy shit with Nicki Minaj.
On Gummo,
Is he-
it's not one bitch just shake. It's not.
on that
It's not
song,
a group of bitches shaking ass on none of them.
he got with Nicki Minaj is with booty.
On that one, that makes sense. It's Nicki.
So you mad that he's using the format sex sells? I'm going to use it. I'm
But
gonna
he
rap
didn't
it.
use it before. See, he used
He
it.
did. I just showed you.
No.
He can't use the
He using what he's like.
He
Like
can't.
he's choosing.
So-
He's choosing shit that sells.
I just showed you.
because he was doing
Every
it.
rapper has a big booty video.
You know what I'm saying, right?
If ain't nobody buying your crack, you got to sell with it. They gonna buy it.
There you go.
But you
They
know,
not
but you
selling
know what I'm
his
saying,
work,
right?
so
You know what I'm saying, right? The first
He might
three
be selling
songs.
the same rap, but he
the-
gotta change the package. You
The
feel
first
me?
three
So
songs,
he can't
Gummo,
put- He can't put a bunch of
Tati,
hood niggas in the
Kuda.
video. He ain't got them no more.
There was no group
I mean,
of
that's just,
bitches only
that was
shaking
great
ass.
marketing. Okay, like
He
he just
has
said,
to do that
Like he
now.
just said, it's great marketing. He could not come.
Okay, so
he
how
could
many
not.
videos you think he could have with bitches shaking ass where you gonna be
He-
like,
he
okay,
gonna have
this
to
is
have
he
all
can't-
videos with
he
that.
can't do it
Like,
a
What else,
second
he
time,
gonna,
right?
Listen.
what else he gonna put in it?
Well, he
I'm
just-
with that, but can he do it a second time like he did that first video where you like?
Nicki
But
Minaj
that
gonna be in it. He
don't
gonna have
mean-
more booty.
That don't mean people gonna take to it.
He not gonna have
Okay,
more
but
booty.
that's what I'm asking. Like,
I don't
how you
know.
gonna take to
We
it?
got
We
this-
already seen Nicki Minaj in the video with him with booty.
Right.
Because he didn't
Well,
have
man,
booty
just
before
think
that.
about
It
it.
was
Think
just
about it.
Bloods, Crips,
about it.
probably some
How-
GDs, and some bikes.
How many times have you heard that song on the radio?
Fifi, you don't hear that one on the radio.
You may not hear it. on the radio ever.
Not here.
Because they made
Not here. No, it's probably on the radio.
Just because it got streamed.
You know it was played in New York for sure.
I take that. But just because it got streamed.
And anybody that fuck with New York rappers and shit like that, it will be the same. But no, definitely.
Because he may have a blackballing that we don't know about.
Oh, he definitely would have
a blackball.
Because they was pushing this shit when they was pushing it. But
son, when you
never know,
done pissed off Meek, Snoop, G Herbo, Ariana, Justin Bieber.
Ain't none of them niggas a label exec, so I don't give a fuck. Don't none of them niggas push niggas.
They got clout. They definitely got clout. They come on, stop it. And in Minneapolis, Minnesota, they doing
subject too.
They not fucking with Tekashi. Like nigga, nowhere.
Why they not?
Subject too.
Because I thought we was gonna.
Because they focus.
I thought you was gonna bring
because
it
they focus on. Yeah, I would say they focus on all that shit right there. Needless to say, the news is trying to sway niggas
from that corona.
Focus on the riots, not the corona. No, it's still the corona. These niggas been rioting with masks on.
Oh,
but how you feel about these riots and shit that you've been witnessing and seeing?
Well, we had recently.
Did you hear about Chicago? I heard it's Jumanji in Chicago.
I'm not with that. Not doing that.
I not doing what? You didn't hear that?
Sorry.
I thought you showed me an article earlier.
I showed you that one of our friends said something that wasn't true, and it made us all laugh. I'm not.
What was it? Because
I'm not saying it either.
Oh, because it was Jumanji. It was Jumanji in Chicago.
That's what he said.
But that's not a real thing.
Article on that.
Yeah.
Okay, since we're gonna do it.
Well, that's not true. Chicago. Whatever.
Rumors had it that
Chicago named zoo here.
Niggas in Chicago were opening up the cages for the animals in their zoos and letting them run wild.
In the riots, like
I myself wasn't rocking with that. Off top.
I was.
Couldn't believe it. Didn't want to because I didn't understand how the fuck does that help anything.
I've been trying for the last 30 minutes before we started shooting to convince these niggas, let's go do it.
No, it won't happen. We will not go. You used to work at the Detroit Zoo, and we won't
right.
go there
that's
right now.
That's how I know how to get up in there.
You gonna talk to the animals? You remember me? Not open the gate.
Hell no, I'm just gonna open the gate.
Okay,
walk
so
away.
I hope that's not how that works. I hope it's not.
Go in the middle of the night.
I hope it's not a little latch that you can just lift up and let the gorillas out.
Yes,
no,
on top.
It can't be. I swear to God, it better not be.
It's the back door. The one that's behind the exhibit. Oh yeah, you just let them through the back door.
No. So anyway, you asked about the riots everywhere, and so we just had a riot
because it's been
in
going
Detroit,
on,
Michigan, downtown. A friend sent me some fucking information about that. A 19-year-old man lost his life out there because of
nigga got shot in the Minneapolis riots too.
Where?
Downtown.
Detroit?
Yeah. 19-year-old lost his life. They said a truck pulled up, heard some shots. So I asked my friend, I'm like, so did the police kill him or did the rioters kill him? And I'm like, really, it really don't matter. I really was just confused about the protest. Like, I mean, I could be dumb, but I didn't understand why we were protesting downtown and for the police injustice and shit. Like, I get it.
Better question.
Go ahead.
Not why we were, because we can make up, anybody can make up a reason why they're going down. Mm-hmm. How did y'all organize to do it? Like, who put the shit out on what?
Yeah.
To get everybody to go down there at one
Let's go, y'all. And did y'all like?
And that to me is the biggest red flag about it.
Did you pre-screen the people who was coming down there?
Like, this shit just happened in the past. It ain't been 7 days since it happened, have you? Since George Floyd died, it's been 7 days.
I think it's been about.
If it has, it's only been 7 days.
But regardless, we shouldn't be rioting here. We should be protesting.
Regardless,
we should be protesting.
How do you
protesting what though?
Organize.
Black Lives Matter, police brutality.
How you organize?
But if every state, and my bad, not every state, but if every city does something, right? If they the protest should be organized, but niggas should not be rioting. Now I get why they rioting in Minneapolis, Minnesota, wherever they're doing it. I get it.
Like,
go ahead, go crazy.
These niggas, I didn't hear nothing about it on no social media, no nothing. I didn't hear protests until they was happening. Like, I didn't know it was gonna be a protest downtown. That's why.
Well, you're not into that. You're not into that. So that would be why.
Where would you get that information from?
You would search it.
I mean, but usually
you search it. When we gonna write,
like if you feel, okay, like,
it's never been a protest in this city.
Take your
I've been born and old enough
take your feeling, right?
That I didn't know was
and just multiply it by some more, right? That's it. Just take your feeling like, and that's some fucked up shit. But multiply by more. Like, you know, it's those over people. Like, no, I feel like this. Those people go out and protest. So it's like, cool. And it needs to be a united front. It needs to be a united front on this. It's like a union
I'm not knocking
for
that.
this.
I'm not
for
knocking
the
that they did
country.
it. I'm trying to figure out who organized for them to do it.
It's people that it's people that do that.
You didn't. I'm just saying.
Because I don't look for it.
I check social media daily just to see random shit like this, and I didn't even see it coming.
You might have to Google it to find whoever it is, but it's somebody in every state. Because my cousins say,
Detroit though, it's like you can't. You don't just pull that off unless they want it to happen.
Or
the
people
shit ain't
see.
happened. All I'm saying, it ain't been 7 days.
But people might see protesters and they might promote them. So it's like, let's say they don't say nothing, but it's just a group of people they protesting, right? And let's say you just driving through downtown Detroit, you see it.
Detroit, though. That's not what happened.
You don't know that, and that's
we ain't been protesting for the last 3 days. Maybe the last 2.
Ain't no telling when it start. But I don't know why you're focused on like when it start or who started it. That shit don't matter. See, somebody does. Because
in
Louisville, Kentucky, my cousins is down there doing a 1,000,000-man march with all kind of people. InLouisville, Kentucky. I don't know who set it up. Somebody set it up.
Because people do shit
what's their objective?
And they mad because they have an objective.
Well, peaceful protest? Because when enough of America moves, in a sense, it speaks volumes.
That don't mean it's properly organized for your agenda, though. You feel me?
America is allowed to vote for their president. So it's like... They clearly care about.
So if enough people go somewhere and a certain mass of people go to a certain area and say we want this to change will come.
Yes,
it could. Look, I ain't saying people don't have a voice. What I'm saying is
it's a process.
I'm just asking questions.
It's a process.
I don't agree or disagree.
But yes, because like that's the only time anything has ever really like got some traction. Like the gays was protesting and shit. Like look at the gays and shit.
Them gay people, they get traction.
The transgender community and all that.
They start talking, they get.
I mean now, but you got to. First off, you got to speak about it, and you got to be peaceful because that's the only time people will listen to you.
So what happens?
Like if somebody yelling at you, just period.
No, if you fighting for blood rights, because these niggas fight.
It's more important to do it like that. Yes, because
these niggas went to the state capitol
armed
with fucking assault rifles just because they didn't want to be in quarantine no more and shit. It was like, well, damn.
The nigga that got shot down there, the nigga that said that was jogging. The nigga that said that was jogging that got shot. Nigga, they was walking through the neighborhood where the nigga got shot. With the Black Panther. And these niggas was out there looking like Call of Duty, AR-15s and shit.
Okay, so now I got another question. So, okay, we talked about the one side. The one side says we get together, we're going to go to a certain area, and we're going to say, hey, we want this to change. Mm-hmm. Now, the other side, they see this, and then what do for the change to come? Like, they all get together like, damn, it's crazy down there in such and such and such a spot. We need to change the world. Like, how does that happen? Like, what do you think
that has to happen because once you realize everybody is on the same level, now you like, damn, if everybody's on the same level, that all those people are going to elect the same person, whoever it is. So
it gets political.
So when our governor, Big Grits, put the buffs on, that was marketing genius.
Keep going.
And she clearly understood us being in a red state to some degree. Like it's always a flip-flop, but it normally ends up being a red state. But she realized all the red state affiliates was the ones talking shit to her, saying open the state back up, blah, 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 this, that, and this. And then all the blue side of the state, which by default be the niggas and the white people that keep it real, they are fucking with Big Grits, and she's realizing like, damn,
so
shit.
It's beneficial for them to listen to the streets because
you get
enough people and to help your political
minorities are the majority now.
Facts.
We are the majority. So but now they know. Now they know, and now they speaking about it. Well, like the internet is
the majority minority thing. I think comes more of what like the stages of shit that you get. Like niggas with the most money, the majority is white people. People in office, the majority is white people.
Yeah, so the majority of niggas getting money might still be white.
The definition of the minorities,
but that's still like, let's say, is the majority of in Michigan, right? Let's say the white people got it as far as making money. So let's say it's 10 white people making money in Michigan, right? No. Let's just say it's what?
It's more white people in America.
Like not everybody goes together, but
I thought the Mexicans and the blacks. Now that we took, I mean, if you lumped us
With
together,
Mexican,
but that's how they lumped us together. They lumped us as minorities.
That's why I said minorities are the new majority.
Minorities because it ain't like it's equal among, like it ain't equal people.
No, blacks by
They
themselves
clump you into one.
and Hispanics by themselves. No.
When you say minorities, yeah,
Not yet, at least, but it's coming. But no, not yet.
It's easy to lump us in as minorities and shit, but we ain't all counted the same.
No, because it's more Hispanics than us.
Whatever. Like
But we still don't out. I mean,
I'm with it, but yeah, they the majority. We minorities together are now the majority.
Women are considered minorities too, so it's like, damn, you got women in there. They are like white women considered minorities. Women, if you're not a white man, you're a minority.
Wait, basically, yeah, I'm with that part. I'm with that part. I'm definitely with that part.
Like white, it's like class, but it's white class. Like if you're not a white man.
I'm saying the class is like you got your white man, and then it'll go like
the white woman.
I was gonna say white woman be next, then black man, then like black woman. All that
that's what I'm saying. This class is like tiers or whatever you want to say.
But needless to say, Detroit should not be rioting. They stupid, and if they gonna riot somewhere not in your own hood. Anyway,
riots have never been something that you should do in your hood.
Don't riot in your own hood.
Does not make any sense.
Now. Like you gonna fuck your own shit up. Like I get the message, and I'm with it. But just do it.
Most black companies that come up, they would be in their hood.
They should have went to where that nigga lived and rioted.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Wherever the
riot is like telling opportunistic motherfuckers not to go nowhere.
Well, no. I'm with the part.
Use that.
I'm with the part where I read they set fire to the police.
It ain't about none of these. It's just about, and if you have no problem with marrying two homosexual people, you should have the right to do that.
Man, we trying
to
be
be professional.
Because
if you go by religion, there is no religion that justifies that shit. That's under 20 years old. There is no religion that justifies homosexuality.
You ever heard a nigga try to give a speech with the hiccups?
That's cool. I ain't giving this.
What the fuck? Yes, he is.
You get
doing the best I can.
I'm doing the best I can.
I'm with that part, baby. I'm with that part.
Go fuck yourself.
I love that. I was sitting on my, hey, fuck that nigga, dog. I was with it, dog. Ooh, I was with it, but I ain't think we're friends. I thought he was gonna do that shit, but I do, but I just feel like, I mean, well, y'all. I don't want to go there, but
you don't want to go where?
You be thinking I'm a hoe already. That's your problem.
If that didn't help it, is that helping? I'm a hoe.
Comment below.
Real niggas get hiccups too.
No, they don't, man. They breathe successfully, nigga. What you talking about? I'm letting you know. I ain't never, cause I hiccup straight. I'm a real nigga.
Oh no, you're not.
What? I ain't never had the hiccups.
He is not a real nigga.
I've never had the hiccups.
Let's clear that
up,
right? Yes, you have, bitch.
You've never heard me have the hiccups.
Yes, I have.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have. Nigga. Second off, you mean to tell me? You mean to tell me in the 40 years of life you ain't never had hiccups?
Nigga, I ain't never had to. I was a real nigga. Like, it ain't never came to me. It just never came to me.
I feel like when you got him, you was like, I don't know, like, fuck out of here, like, nigga didn't know what the fuck he had going on. Man, get the fuck out of here, man.
So you got,
but I like the way you said that shit about church, and you was like, it's not a business. I am willing to argue differently. I feel like church is a business, and that's part of the reason I don't go. I am not a nigga that goes to church at all. Why? I don't fuck with church. Off top. You like church, son?
Right, yes.
I don't go, but I ain't.
I asked you if you liked it. Let me ask the questions.
Oh, man.
Do you like church?
Hey, don't snitch, cuz.
Don't worry, the question's coming to you next, so go ahead. Get your feel.
I'm trying to. I need a little.
I mean, shit, I like liquor, but I ain't gonna tell them nothing. I get to drink it.
Off top, okay then. So you like church?
I ain't saying I do it. Oh, like
So you indifferent about church? Just give me your real, baby. That's what I want.
I have my own. It's a bit more to explain. It ain't as simple as liking it.
All we got is time, baby. It's a pandemic.
Yeah.
This ain't that podcast, baby. Go ahead.
I have my opinion about church and religion, but
What's your opinion? Keep it short and sweet, because I know you like to
I know
you would get into it.
Religion is more or less the thing that I don't care for.
So you don't care for religion?
But I do understand church and the benefits of it.
What did I say? No. I said that it is. You know
said
it again? Because last time
you said what he said, which is this ain't that.
Oh, that's your fault. That ain't this podcast. We're still getting used to it.
This ain't that.
Stop. See? Don't do that. Okay, but do that part later. Like, be like, that ain't this podcast. Be like,
No,
this
fuck
ain't that.
Y'all comment below. And
Comment below.
And let us know what the fuck the name of the
Either we gonna put it this ain't that,
this,
or that ain't this, or both.
No, you just shut the fuck up.
What, nigga? No, I can't. I just said what y'all both said. Why you looking at me so angry?
Be quiet.
That
Let
nigga
him
mad
ride.
as hell. That nigga- He said you don't say shit, and then stared at
Be
me.
quiet, bitch.
You better not say
Sick of you running your mouth.
You fuck up. Okay.
You fucked up. He fucked up.
He told the
I
boss.
showed him.
He told the boss to shut up.
Yeah, he did not.
He the boss.
I'm not the boss. I'm just saying.
And now
you
Ray
said-
did it as the boss. I'm not the
You
boss.
you said this ain't that podcast.
I said that ain't this.
No, you did not.
Well, I'm saying it not.
I know, and I had to show
And I'm
him that you
living it.
fucked up.
And I'm
And
living
then
it.
he said,
That
"You know
ain't
why you
this,
fucked up?
man.
Because
Look,
this
let
is
me tell you
better."
something. Let me
We
tell you
let him.
something. That ain't this podcast. What you talking about?
But this ain't that.
And I won't say anything.
That's right.
Because
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
that was him hiccuping. That wasn't me.
So,
Okay. I don't want this.
Young Jill,
I don't want it.
you don't want what? You don't want church? Why you don't want church?
I don't know. I didn't say I don't want church.
So you want church? What do you like about church?
Well, I like
church? Do you go?
Yeah, I would say, do you like church?
I like church. I don't go. I'm a PK, which stands for a preacher's kid. That means I grew up in
That's
the church.
something that's something that people
So
know.
you ask me something, now I'm gonna go in.
I'm
or
just
not.
curious.
I don't
I'm just
even-
curious. Is PK a term?
There are people who go to the church.
Oh,
now.
a preacher's kid? Oh, they were like, oh, that's PK.
You a PK? Yes. I think somebody in your house asked me, Kiera asked me, was I a PK? I said, yeah.
Oh, I never knew that. Okay.
So
Let it
yeah.
up.
So anyway.
PK, are you with me? Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
So I've been to enough churches where I know there's good and
Stop.
bad, but there's good and bad in everything. Obviously, we see there are good and bad cops, there are good and bad people, there are good and bad coworkers.
Might
Like
not be no good
good and
cops
bad
always.
everywhere. Everywhere you go, you have good and bad.
Yin and yang,
So
baby.
I feel like the people who
We should
do
get
not,
that tattoo.
okay, I don't know. So the people who don't agree with church, they can often use it's a lot of fuckery in it because it's fuckery in everything. But when you on some old holier than thou, because
Should it be
churches,
fuckery and some Jesus shit?
I feel like I said, you can't stop it from
It's
being
always been fucking real Jesus shit.
Oh, I'm with that part.
and Jesus stuff. Yeah, I feel like it's fuckery in everything that's here. Nothing is pure. Nothing is 100%
Jesus
just
was real,
righteous.
nigga.
Not because he wasn't. It's because the fucker ass niggas around him and shit.
Jesus was a real nigga, man.
I'm just letting you know, it's always been some fuck shit.
I mean, I know the story a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I know the story. I
It's
know,
always
I know a little bit of
fucking
story.
going
I know a little bit of God's story, a little bit of Jesus' story, a little bit of Adam and Eve, old nasty ass story. Like, I know a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you this, though. From what I understand, I don't like this.
Because we were asking you what you feel about this.
Oh, I don't fuck with church. On God. I don't fuck with church.
And I won't keep speaking because
Why you won't keep speaking?
You gave me the
You
chance
should preach.
to speak.
You should preach to me to be like,
I'm not
why
going
you
to
don't
preach
want
to
to
you.
fuck?
That's what
Ask me a question. Ask me why I don't fuck with church.
I won't ask you shit about that because I don't care how
Why?
you feel because I already know how ignorant you are about the subject.
I'm not ignorant.
You are. You
You are
are.
pretty ignorant.
Somewhat.
You using.
I know about church, though.
You using all the bad that you
Let me tell you
heard.
something. Let me tell you something. I don't know that much about Jesus and his daddy and his mom.
You just said 5 minutes ago. I know a little bit
And,
about this.
and his
I know a
grandmama
little about this.
and his grandmama and his granddaddy. Because I feel
Right.
Adam and Eve
I
set it
feel like
off.
people
They
who
was
are-
nasty as hell. They was naked. They was naked
The majority.
in a field.
The
Nigga.
majority.
They
Can
was
I
naked
say-
in a
can I-
field.
can I-
All right? They
can I
was
get this?
fucking. God was like, don't fuck. They was like kids. Well, we about to fuck. Because we naked,
I
guy.
don't think any kids would do that. You can't tell Arya right now, go fuck, she gonna fuck. She's a kid. Look at you, look at
All
you.
right, like pre-kids, like 13, 14. Adam, Eve. We don't know the age of Adam. You a
They
God,
weren't
nigga.
12.
You a Bible church, nigga. How old was they? Naked. How old did God allow them to be naked?
So like I
if
said,
that's the case, if they
the
was,
majority of people,
ain't no such thing as statutory rape.
the majority of people who don't believe in religion or say,
I didn't ask you shit about religion.
The
Ask you
majority,
how old was Adam and
the
Eve?
majority, but the first question was how
Stop
I
hiccuping.
mess with church. The majority of people who I feel like
Go home.
don't mess
No,
with
it's
church, I feel like the majority of people who don't mess with church,
Off top.
they like to use the negativity that they've heard about church, i.e., pastors who ask for the tithes to come in 10 to 20 times and shit like that.
Back to back.
Yeah. Or
Is that okay in your book?
It's not. But it's
Oh, it's
also
not.
but it's also not right for police to beat up people. But we still need police to do their job. I need pastors to do their
We
job.
do not need pastors to do their job.
Yes, you do.
No, we
Pastors
don't.
are very strong.
I can get niggas together like this. Say, hey, look, man. God be like, y'all
So if your
niggas need to act
child,
right.
if Albert IV wanted to be a pastor, he really messed with God. I can do it.
Why
for
you drop my whole kid's name?
So you can feel good. Nigga, your name is Albert III.
And I'm about to say, like, by default, they know my name.
Because that ain't this podcast.
Your name is Michelangelo 6'9".
Okay. But yes, if your son was like, I really like God, I really think I got something I can show the world and I
I'm
can
with
bring
that.
other people, oh, now you with it.
Oh, you think like, oh, he like, I want to be a pastor?
Yes, I want to have a church. I want to bring people in, teach them about the word.
Poor young nigga.
Like,
Poor young man.
Poor young man, that's how you feel about him?
He would never do that.
Why he won't?
Because I'm his daddy.
But he might want to defy you. He might want to, oh, you don't like this? All right, I'm gonna switch the game
Let
up.
me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
I love the Lord. Come to my church, Dad. If you
won't
want to
be
see
that.
your fucking grandkids.
And I go. Because I know he a real nigga.
So that's all that happened. You just ain't
The
seen
bigger the church, the faker the pastor.
That's how that work.
Bigger the church, faker the pastor, nigga. Because they out there
It's a
trying to sell it.
possibility that's true.
Okay, let me ask you this, because I was
The
talking.
bigger the church, the bigger the bills. I need more.
I was talking to Ray Get It earlier. I'm like, why they all gotta get in the zone every time? The pastor. Why they be like, let's fight,
That is one way of teaching.
Okay, I'm with that, but why they all get into the
All of
zone
them
every
They
Sunday?
all don't do that. Like I said, my daddy wasn't one of them who did that. That's why they didn't like him like that for real.
Oh, 'cause he ain't
now I
in
don't
the
know
zone?
how he preached now, but when
Because he ain't getting the zone?
yeah, he didn't do all that. And I said, the Lord is my friend. Can I get a win? Like he didn't do all that shit. Yeah. And then, all night. And then you got all. Yes.
What are you doing over there? Oh, he got the Holy
He
Ghost.
got the Holy Ghost.
What the fuck is the Holy Ghost?
Oh no.
That's what I've been wondering the whole time. What the fuck is the Holy Ghost?
Exactly.
Oh shit, that's all I've been
It's not a
wondering.
real
What the fuck
thing.
is the Holy
I ain't
Ghost?
catch it.
Like,
It's like a blunt, nigga.
hey, no.
Have you, being a preacher's kid, have you caught the Holy Ghost?
Being a
won't-
PK.
okay,
Being a
I won't
PK.
lie. As a kid, I used to see kids who used to dance, and I knew they was just mocking this shit. So it made me mad, but the older people, yeah, you got it, you got it.
Whoa.
Now I won't lie, I have seen like it's like a party that you go to, or it's like a concert you go to, Club Jesus.
Club Jesus.
Where if once people start feeling it, I ain't gonna lie, I felt the one time where the world was just like, hell yeah, heaven's yes.
Okay, so
We
all right.
doing some good
So
shit.
when you feeling shit, what do you do when you feeling shit?
I throw it up.
Okay, yep. So when I'm feeling shit, I'll be like, oh yeah. So you mean to tell me it's a different type of feeling this shit?
If the beat go and I said dance.
Hallelujah.
Yes.
Tambourine.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
Yes.
Tambourine.
Oh, you can do that. Yes.
No.
I felt the vibe. I felt the vibe on that.
I don't fuck with none of that shit.
There's nothing wrong with that.
If you get the Holy Ghost by me,
No,
I
they
get
on the
afraid.
floor, they be bumping on shit. I didn't literally see
when somebody get the Holy Ghost by me, I get afraid.
We collide in one
Because I don't
floor.
trust it. I don't trust it.
It's just the vibe, man. When the shit going on.
I'm with the vibe part.
Okay. Now that.
Well, why does
that's
somebody?
a better question.
Why does somebody like? All right, look. When we go out, right? Clearly, I get to dance and I get to dancing crazy. You niggas never come put a coat on me like I'm James Brown. You niggas never
When I
come
think you
like.
had enough.
You niggas never come be
You on the
like.
dance floor.
Whoa,
If I see you on the dance floor at a club,
y'all
and
don't
you
do that.
want that
Why
same
do we do
one
it in
move,
church?
Because
Let that nigga dance.
I mean, but it's
Or that
I've
woman.
seen that too.
Or that woman.
I've seen a sermon keep going and they still on the side because I felt like they this was me like at 9. I felt like they didn't want to act like it was fake, so they kept on going, even though he kept.
I'm about to say,
preaching.
some people coming to calm me down, they be like, you can't calm me down.
Yeah, like
they be like,
yeah, they won't stop. They won't stop. I've seen that.
It's
No.
like, bitch,
The
what is Jesus doing to you that he not
had a
doing
better
to me?
question. He had a
Why
better-
did he like you more than me?
He got a better question though. That
I want the Holy Ghost. Sign me up.
I mean, you not feeling like that. Your faith is not into it like that.
Because
When
it's
you
not a real
going on
thing.
it.
That shit
It's
they be
not,
doing,
not,
man,
how
all-
is it a real, it's not a real thing because you don't believe in it, or because you haven't got it. Like, that doesn't make
let
sense.
me tell you something. Because a nigga keep
Having $1 million is a real thing. You don't
if
have it, that doesn't
Jay-Z
make it not true.
rapped the same way every time, would you like him?
What?
If Jay-Z rapped the same way every time, would you like him?
Not Jay-Z, but I like Twista. He rap the same way. And some rappers who got their own little niche, and I like how they
No,
rap.
no.
Busta Rhymes.
Twista raps
I like that. I like Busta Rhymes when he do that.
Okay, I
That's
asked you
his
about
thing.
Jay-Z.
That's my favorite rapper. What are you
That's
talking
why I
about?
chose him.
Okay.
If he rapped the same,
If I got the same feeling,
it's whole, huh? H
But
to
he
the
don't-
is
he
whole,
don't
huh?
never rap like that.
Change clothes,
and
huh?
we just
I'm
said,
just saying.
and we
if
just
he
said,
did,
all
gotta say
pastors
some
don't do that,
relevant.
though, blood. We
Relevant.
just said that.
I
He
chose
don't
his
rap
favorite
like
rapper.
that. But he don't rap like that.
Right,
Okay,
that's
cool.
why, and I even
But
tell
if
the
he
name
rapped
another
the same,
rapper.
Traditional with black pastors, like a lot of pastors don't do that.
you're not supposed to be making money off Jesus.
I mean,
It's not about making money off Jesus.
Define
Yes,
like,
churches-
who the
churches-
the church or the pastor.
Right. But the
Both.
church, how can you keep a church up if you don't keep on funding it? How can a preacher keep on
don't
preaching
know.
you? A preacher.
Sponsors.
Look, nigga, where you gonna get sponsors from?
The members.
Those are your sponsors. A preacher, a great preacher.
What the Bible say? What the Bible say? What the Bible say?
You don't even
What the
know.
Bible say?
You don't even want to. You just want to keep talking
No,
about.
I hear
okay,
you. I
a
hear
preacher.
you. Digress.
Okay.
What do the Bible say?
No, let me say
Don't
something.
the Bible say you're not supposed to make money off Jesus?
No, it don't say
What do it say?
And
A
even
preacher.
then,
How does a preacher supposed
they
to
was
survive
tied- They was
without
tied
you
before
funding
Jesus
him?
was
Just
born.
preach about God.
You hear me?
What?
Do you hear me?
What?
They was tied before Jesus was born.
Who was
So what
tied?
was they tied?
People.
Tied what?
I mean, time is
They was
tied.
paying for Jesus before before they knew about Jesus? That what you said?
What's bartering? Barter is exchange.
Bartering is trade.
It's
Trading.
exchange.
Trading.
Anything.
Trading.
Yeah, right, nigga. If you get somebody in
Look.
exchange for a word, nigga, it's like, bro. If you want to see what the Bible really says about
Trading
that,
is
I'll
not
look it
buying.
up for you.
Trading is not buying.
Look, how about this?
It's barter. It's the same thing.
pastor-
Barter is not buying.
Exchanging.
Look it up.
Buying.
A
What is
pastor-
buying? Buying is exchanging.
Buying is exchanging money,
funds for goods.
money for goods.
Yeah.
Or
you-
bartering
service.
is
And
trading.
You know
services.
they exchanged shit before they had money, right? Same thing. That's what
And how about
barter
this?
is.
Like for a pastor to do his job,
You
he
exchange.
needs all
That's
his time
exchange. That's all
and
buying
the
is.
dedication
Money
to
for
be
goods.
into the Lord. So
Goods
you
or
ain't-
services
so you
for
ain't
other
built-
goods
you
or
ain't
services
built in a church
without
long
using
enough to
money.
tell me
That's
nothing
why
about
barter
it.
is
That's
barter.
why I'm trying to help you
Man, I
understand.
ain't arguing shit about church, but bitch, I know about barter
Okay,
because
so
I know about
what-
money.
Because I'm talking about exchange.
What I'm saying
and
is
that
that
is
you
the
just talking about
similarity.
exchange.
That is the similarity between bartering.
So
and
is sharing,
buying.
bitch. So is sharing. Sharing is exchanging.
No, it's not.
So you want to put
No, it's
sharing
not.
in there?
No, it's not.
You want to look up the definition of sharing now?
Yeah, you give something to somebody. Don't mean they give you something back. That's exchange, right or wrong. You ain't got to.
You right about that. I'm about
We're
to look up
done.
sharing.
We're
'Cause you
done.
didn't- No, you didn't know barter. You wrong.
Son,
What about you gonna have to
the
put a
definition of
I'm
sharing?
about to say he gonna have to put a graphic up saying you wrong. I'm right again.
Stop. Do you hear what
Like that's what's fucked up.
Did you hear
Go
what I
ahead.
said?
I'll let you
Because
live.
you're doing too much.
No, nigga,
I'm
you
telling
chose one word. You said
Exchange.
barter is
Because-
like buying because of exchange only. No.
Right. That's the,
No.
That's the fact.
Tell him. He
Son.
retarded. This nigga
No.
is retarded. He
Since
said
we
no.
talking about that, let's clarify it. Since you so smart. What's
Oh,
the
I'm
difference?
definitely smart on this one.
Because I didn't say the difference between barter and exchange and buying something was buying something. I said the similarity was exchange. That's what I'm talking
So don't
about.
wonder,
I
like,
don't know
Yes.
what you're talking
Yes.
about.
When
I'm
you
not
barter,
disputing
you're
what
exchanging
saying.
something. When you buy something,
That's all
you're
I said.
exchanging
That's all I
something.
said.
So what was the point of you saying that?
That's all I said.
What was the point of you
Because
bringing
I was
barter into it?
Because I was explaining.
What does
nigga,
barter have to do with church?
Because you can damn near correlate it to barter because you're not paying for an experience. Like I said,
No, you not. Nobody puts a fucking lighter in the fucking collection basket. Nobody puts The collection bag, the collection thing come around. Don't nobody put this in the collection bag. This is a barter. They're buying it. They're buying the church experience.
That's not necessarily true. You can't be like, you can look at it that way.
If a nigga wanted to put a dime in there,
but you don't get a church
ain't no
experience.
nigga putting no empty can.
How do you get the church experience without people paying for it? Is all I'm asking.
Oh, you asking me how?
Because you the man.
I'm saying you don't.
So
You're not supposed to get money off of Jesus.
So you don't. But son, we don't.
My opinion.
This is a money ran by world. Like you don't. It's not.
Religion is used for money. They use the fuck out of religion.
I'm not arguing that. I agree.
And that's why I don't fuck with church.
What I'm saying is,
why is not a non-profit organization that get paid from fundraisers?
Because
don't fundraisers get paid by somebody?
Because you got to raise funds.
That's the fuck they. Churches do fundraisers.
Not all churches don't get the same money for the same.
We shouldn't. Let me tell you something. We don't need that many churches.
You don't know. Like,
we don't
to have
need
this
that many
conversation
churches.
with you, you have to know a little bit more about how churches get run and shit. Like, if I get to talk about 501(c) contracts and shit with government agencies and shit, son, you ain't gonna understand that shit.
Of course not.
And majority of churches get that. That's why majority of churches operate a certain way. For motherfuckers who got churches,
they got
that
bills
operate
to pay.
outside of that.
They got rent.
Period.
They
so
got
you talking
a
about
DTE
buying
bill.
Jesus, who's going to pay for it? The government not giving churches money.
Jesus. Why do you
who's going to pay for it? Everything.
Why should a nigga feel like he need to pay for Jesus?
You shouldn't have to pay for your child, but you
gotta pay your professors to teach your children in school, nigga. What you talking about?
Like you saying, like
professors
who pay teachers? Like everybody gets
so why
paid.
we just don't have Bible study? We got Bible study and church.
It costs to have Bible study.
Okay, but why we got Bible study and church?
Because
why
you don't get
Bible study?
Because you don't get the Bible study in church.
That's a teacher teaching somebody about the Bible. I'm with that.
One is teaching, one is preaching. Like it's two different things.
Preaching, yeah, exactly.
Now talk about that.
Whack this head.
You got to understand, if you've been to a Bible study and you've been to a church,
I've been to both.
In a sermon, you understand.
And if I'm devoting all my time to
if
I'm devoting all this time and giving this knowledge and learning this shit, I can't take time to have another job. So my job is to learn this book.
But how devoted you think you're gonna be able to be to this shit?
Right, if I'm your pastor and we both got the same job,
they didn't make this shit up. Okay, it's been happening.
You will hope your pastor is at home,
always took care of
learning some more shit.
Reading the Bible, figure out ways to talk about it.
Tribal leaders,
a middleman.
Look it up.
I don't need a middleman to Jesus.
Yes, you
I don't
do.
need a middleman to Jesus. I talk to Jesus right now. I talk to Jesus right now while I'm talking to y'all.
But sometimes you might not know what you're teaching, like what you read. Sometimes you don't know what you're
I'm
reading.
not reading shit.
That's your fault.
You
God
don't know
helps you.
What I didn't read right and wrong out of a book. I was taught that.
Who taught you this shit? And who
My
taught
parents.
you what? From where? Where they get the information?
Ain't no telling.
That's why.
And that's retarded.
My dad ain't never been to church. My dad ain't never been to church.
Okay.
My dad raised me.
Go to church.
That is why.
Do go to
His
church.
dad raised him. He was a fucking pastor. You see how fucked up he is. So I ain't trying to hear none of this shit.
Wait, hold on. That's what we gonna use. Just me is more.
I'm just using the niggas in the setting right now.
Hold
on. We got our guest. Our guest got something to say. Let's go. Okay, our guest
I got
got.
a story about that when you saying. I think it's like a hardware. We all built to a program, built a certain way. We know right from wrong, so we know better to go out and go kill Dante over some 50 cents.
You need God for that.
That's us.
I mean,
need God for that.
period.
But wouldn't you like to know where that come
You
from?
know that's wrong.
That's like telling me a dog that's been trained to attack a motherfucker.
But they could have gave it to anything.
That's all I'm saying. Like, bro, you got to understand the real psychology of this shit.
It was given to God.
Nigga, it ain't just
if you want to use
on the
God
surface.
to
You
teach
know
me,
that
cool.
shit, bro. Like, son, the shit that's
Why
wrong
did
with
they go
us
to a church every Sunday
ain't
to hear
just
a
happening.
nigga
This shit
interpret
been
God's
this shit been happening as far as we understand
He
for
not a rapper.
the last 1,000 or so years.
A preacher is a
It's
rapper.
been happening.
That's why I don't
It
fuck
ain't
with
just a
church.
condition that just
He got
fell
a
on
background.
us. We
He got a
understand.
background singers. He got background singers. A preacher is a rapper.
I'm saying he don't understand.
He got to get his clout up. He got to be spitting the bars. He got to be spitting them Jesus bars that
That's
people
just like a church.
Oh, I'm
that's
feeling
just
that.
like a professor.
Because there's churches that don't teach Jesus.
No, because you're not. How often? Because you went to college. How often? And you was in high school, and you couldn't do it in high school.
Right,
but how often did you change your teachers because you didn't like the way they was teaching?
You didn't do that shit at all.
I asked him how often did he do it. No, you could in college.
I was gonna say
you could in college.
In high school, you can.
Man,
But in high
You
school,
can change the course, but you gotta. This shit you gotta do. But yeah.
You went to
only
college.
can do that shit in
Did you
college
change your
if there's
team?
somebody
Nobody
available
did that,
for
right?
you to do it
Nobody
too.
did that.
You can't just do that shit
it's
like
kind of
nigga.
you can't
Nigga,
probably do it in
my
public
Nigga, my
context.
daughter got christened That has to happen at a church. They passed the collection plate around 4 times.
Because it costs to have your child
4 times.
getting christened. Like, was you doing?
I didn't even want it.
You was doing a regular.
That was
service?
baby mama shit.
You was doing it through a regular service, or it was like a special?
I was doing it through the church that
Because was it Catholic?
my daughter's grandma belongs to. My daughter's grandma is a church person.
Were they having church service that day, or this was all about just christening your child?
This was on a Sunday, but they chose to do it on this Sunday.
See, but they do that every.
So
day.
Yeah.
Okay,
Like,
right. So
I would love to do it on Friday. Family only.
Okay, but you not.
Get in,
But now,
get out.
but you see what you're doing right now? They didn't stop doing what they was doing just because they had a christening for your
You gotta
child.
understand.
Like they was going to be tired no matter what.
No. They
God
made it
and
a part of what they was doing.
God and Jesus.
They
got
made it a
finances.
part of what they was doing.
Just for the record.
Because I want my child to be christened. Oh, okay. When would you like it? I want to come Friday. Okay, we'll see you then. No, these niggas was like, okay, they only probably offer it on Sundays. So they can put in all that shit so they can grasp new niggas.
Yeah, they do it first.
But the problem is, if you don't grasp these new niggas and those don't return to church, we still gonna get that money up out you, cuz.
Out of somebody.
Extortion. Church is extortion.
They don't force you to do something, or they're gonna tell
If you
or
pass
take
that
it
bitch
from
around 4 times, that's force.
See, but they pass it around for the look
for different reasons. Sometimes they do it for different church members.
I don't know what
Some of the
they
church
do.
members' lights might be out. We're gonna do an offering. Are you tithes and offering are two different things? Was it 4 tithes or 4 offerings?
Watch this, right? The church is as big.
You went to church.
Here go to church. Here go to church. Banner.
Tithing.
That's why I
But they feel like they are.
This statement right here.
Tithing.
How many churches on your block were going past? Going on?
Boy, church, liquor store, church, liquor store, church, liquor store.
Fast. Just on your block.
In Detroit.
I mean, it's a lot of.
Okay, my thing is, I've never seen one that's doing one for a community. You got this big one up the street, right here.
For the
Big,
people.
big time, big time, multi-billion-dollar industry. Church. You got $1 billion church, but like I say, you got a big abandoned building right next to it. Why haven't you took that?
The money can be circulating through the members in the church. Like I just said, it's certain members in your church that might need help, and they will give that money out.
Nigga, you driving in the Bentley, and my boy walking and catching a bus. Why didn't you take it? Oh, God placed it on my car. Hey, buy you a car. Oh, God didn't do that. No, hell no.
Like I said, I understand tithes. Now, what the organization's doing with the money.
Like I said, tithing is just.
That is not
he made it sound like it's 4 tithing. One is one tithing, and then it's offerings. You don't understand.
You got corrupt.
This is what I'm saying. But tithing is like they want you to say this is 10%
I know
of your
they
offering.
separated, but it is what it is. That's
No,
what
it come like you say, it come together because the church still got bills. Just because
Jet off Jesus.
You ain't that sweet because you ain't made that much of a difference in the world.
Private jet
Look at it.
off Jesus.
I don't know, man.
You can take a regular plane like you're.
Look,
You probably can. You probably can. But when you
Yeah,
are
you TD Jakes.
when you are a salt off a person who is out here and we want to hear your word,
That ain't about the word. That be about money then because, like I said, he ain't changed shit around.
What he ain't change? He could change a whole room of people. If he got the word because everybody got the word. Everybody not trying to hear how you say it.
Sound good, but
I'm
where
saying
you seen that change at in people?
Where I seen
you
people.
seen? I know what you heard. Where you?
I'm saying, have I seen a pastor change somebody's
Man,
life?
I'm talking about he got millions of dollars.
Hey,
He got PJ money.
I don't know what kind of. I don't know how you supposed to answer that.
I don't know if he changing lives, but they changing his. That's what I'm saying.
I've seen people who came in one way and went out another way from just listening to
Talking about feeling.
What? Talking, bro, but like
a feeling can do a lot for you. A feeling got people riding for worse reasons. Like the feeling of them feeling like they are.
It come and go though.
Okay, it can come and go, but for some reason this night you was feeling it and you want to do better. And for that 1 second you thought you was gonna do better. You can always backslide with some other shit. Okay, well then God preaching the word is like smoking crack. Then you can get people hooked, and if you get people hooked for the right, if you get them hooked for the right reasons,
it's $1 trillion industry, of course.
I understand.
Especially if niggas ain't getting saved for real, like because motherfuckers, like you said, it's over. It's more than 50 religions.
You can recover from being on crack.
And
you
if it's
can't
only
recover
one,
from
right?
being on Jesus.
You can't.
It's an endless addiction.
You can convert. That's recovery. You can convert to another religion that you
And not
feel
to
like.
mention, bro, you can change
Then it's a
your
whole
mind
new
about how you
role.
feel about the nigga who
Now you gotta build up some clout with the other Jesus. Allah, fucking
like, bro, we talk all day about
other
this
nigga names and
because,
shit.
like I said, it's motherfuckers. I hit my mama with the shit. It's like, you should be a scholar by now. Like, you over the age of 50 and you be going to church way longer than
So
I've
you
been
just tell me
alive.
everything I need to
So
know.
do you think?
You should know the Bible ain't
so-
changed since you've been alive.
so
And
do
I'm
you-
like, it's the same one.
So wait,
You
let
know
me
it
ask you
front to
this. Let me ask you this. Do you think your mama
You can't miss
learned?
the Sunday.
Do you think your mama learned how to discipline you from the church, like when you was a kid?
Oh, they got good words in the church.
I'm not saying I don't
It's good.
saying her church beliefs and her whatever her
Segue.
foundation. They have a plan on how she did raise me, but I don't know. I ain't know that.
I'm just curious. You know,
Like, did it have a like? Did her growing up in church play a part in how she carried
Like
herself?
you were talking about the commandments and saying that's all you need. It's certain stories in the Bible that show you why these commandments are
I asked you
needed.
to name me one.
See, but it's
What?
all statutes.
Give me a
and
story.
commandments.
I'm not acting like I know the Bible like that, but I know that I was in church and they
So
said
it was some
this is
stories
why.
that you like as a kid. You like some kid stories.
It's not about. It's some stories in the Bible that will show you where
Like-
these
like
are the
the cat in
reason
the
why
hat?
this is. What?
Like the cat in the hat, green eggs,
It's
Sam
a book.
Miami.
It's a
Like-
book. A book has stories. I'm
But you
sorry.
was a kid then when
See,
you
but
read
we-
it.
see, but
Have
we
you
were-
read it since you've been grown? Because that's his
We were
argument for
literally-
me.
We were literally
Have you
taught.
been?
I have read it since I was
We was
grown.
literally
And what
taught
you-
about
and
it.
what
I
do
didn't
you
comprehend. I
comprehend
didn't
it?
comprehend it the way I wanted to, where
Even
I
still,
felt.
after you was grown.
Yeah.
So when you supposed to comprehend it then?
I'm saying that's
Your daddy was
in those moments.
He
What
was a
does that
mailman.
mean? What does that mean? Your daddy could be a great
trying to
golfer.
figure out
Doesn't
the
mean you about
purpose
to be
of
golfing
the
shit as
church.
fuck too.
Seems like the church and your daddy being a pastor still couldn't help you understand shit.
It's not about that. I understand. No, I do understand because I still feel like
What do you
I know
understand?
that if I was really real about that and just like dedicated to that, I would want to go to church to understand what am I reading, because they can help you with that.
You said a bunch of nothingness.
Man, you get into that Hebrew Israelite shit, bro. It might change your life because you can't.
There are no
you
Israelites
cannot-
here.
You can't connect the dots.
There are
with
no
your
Israelites
church,
here.
with your church. And I'm like, this because you
Israelite
can't
is not a
identify
thing.
with that shit, bro. You literally just believe in Jesus.
It's not a thing.
And all that religion shit. But I'm like,
That's all
you
you
have
really
no
need
place
to
for
believe
yourself
in
in
the
that
Most
shit.
High. That's all you
And the
really
higher
need to
power.
believe in the Most
There's
High.
none in that religion.
I ain't tripping on that.
Because
Believe
religion
in
don't
something
have a
for
place
sure.
for us in that shit, bro.
I don't feel like we gotta go to a clubhouse
And
to-
none of
No,
them.
you don't.
There are no
Come
black
together and
What's
talk
in your
about
heart
it.
is in your heart.
No.
Like I can
Black
go,
people
you
make
I'm
me
like,
do this shit.
but people say,
Bro,
I don't.
Hold on. Special guest. Special guest. You ain't saying nothing.
For people to say, I don't, well, atheists, how they say, I don't believe in God unless
That's
I see him.
crazy.
I don't understand that because every time you go outside, you see his work. Every time you look around, you see his work. Now that's, I
Or
mean,
somebody's work. It's like, all right, who doing this? You don't
I
believe
mean,
in God?
I see his work because
See, you know but you know how easy it is to say you don't believe in God? It's easy to say that when you don't
That's
believe
a cop-out.
But because I want to ask
It's a
atheists,
cop-out to say
do you
all
believe
churches
in
are
an
bad.
intelligent being other than ourselves?
Whoever said that?
Because you cannot take away
That's how I don't
from
fuck
the
with
fact
church.
that you got a mind and think that
Two differences.
it just happened by mistake. Because I'm like, it would happen every
everything
fucking
is
way.
not all
Like if you, bro, when you look into science
free
and
will.
numbers and you know, like if the fucking what that nigga name Darwin was correct with fucking evolution, son, it wouldn't be a bunch of different kind of people. It makes no sense. It's contradictory to evolution. Because it won't be a bunch of different motherfuckers evolving. You know why? Because if it's the only strong survivor, it'll only be strong motherfuckers. You don't evolve a bunch of different shit for some of it to fall off.
pissed off.
When you evolve, everything grows and shit. Just like it wouldn't be no point for as much diversity in the universe as it was if the Darwinistic theory was correct. It make no sense. It's contradictory to have a bunch of different shit and expect everything to thrive and the strongest. Like, nigga, the strongest survive. How long do it take to get rid
So
of
how
the
does the
weakness?
Big Bang theory contradict itself? 'Cause
It's not just the Big Bang. I was talking about the theory of
I
evolution.
know you. I'm saying, but then the other theory, like I don't feel like it was some kind of way that it.
I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot of deep shit to talk about, bro. And I was really just talking about just with evolution in general. It's like, all right, how can we be evolving and still be so much of the old shit? Like, nigga, when everything evolving and shit, just like the strong survive and shit. And it's like, no, because it's weak shit that survive too. It's like, how do you separate them and shit?
So you don't think
when you
it's
move in
anything? You don't think there's nothing that evolves? Nothing.
I'm not saying it ain't. I believe in evolution, just not the theory of evolution. Because theory of evolution said we came from motherfucking monkeys. And I'm like, you can't prove that shit because it don't make enough sense.
Opposable
Because it's
thumbs,
still not
all that
happening.
sort of shit.
still got monkeys.
Like it's still not happening.
Yeah.
Like when did we start evolving? Because it was like,
and when
how
did we
the
stop?
monkeys stop?
And when
Like,
did we stop?
They paused and we.
I'm with that.
It's like,
I'm with that.
It don't even make sense.
He said he believed in evolution, not the theory of it. I'm with that.
I mean, evolution is you can't deny evolution.
No,
That
you
shit
cannot.
evolve.
That's you cannot.
Because we was talking about white girls and big
Caterpillars and the
booties. Like,
butterflies. Evolution.
That's natural selection, which is a part of evolution. But yeah, we was talking about white girls getting big butts.
like back
White
then
girls
wasn't
start
a
wanting
thing.
niggas, so they butts. I don't know what they
It
was
wasn't
doing.
always thick white girls. We just didn't see them. Like
I mean, I know I did.
televised was the world.
I know I didn't.
Before we
I
started
thought they
seeing
was all
I mean,
built
let
like
the story
Baywatch.
show, just like
I
the
thought they
Bible
was all
shit,
built like
They showed
Baywatch.
one image of white woman, which was a skinny ass woman.
All
with
I
no
knew was
body
Baywatch.
parts.
They weren't giving none of them thick bitches none of the TV.
Clearly
They
not.
just got here.
Clearly
No,
not.
I believe
Look,
that there
hey,
was thick
White,
white women out
hey,
there.
but
people
you see
ain't
it on-
follow us and eat shit.
But
okay?
you-
They
some
didn't
of them
start
did.
eating cornbread.
Some
and
of them
shit.
did.
They been
Some
eating
of them
it.
did. Hey,
You
hey.
think niggas was eating that shit before
Hey,
white folk?
wait.
Like, no, nigga,
I
we
think
cooked
that
food.
once they seen the
was
black
eating-
man likes this like that more white women
They shot for it.
gravitated to the
They
shit.
shot for
I'm
it.
telling you, it's been thick bitches.
I
They
like.
just-
No,
big-
it's always
listen,
been
I
the
cannot
bitches,
lie.
but it's
Other
been more.
brothers can't
No,
deny.
we also said that. I was like, the white boys, they didn't even know what they had.
Man, I remember you telling. I remember you telling white chicks when I used to talk to them they had fat asses, bro. And they get offended because they would think they was fat. And I'm like, no, bitch, it's a compliment. You got a fat ass. You
They
thick.
don't understand
like
it.
that.
Give me my phone.
Because that's just
PHAT.
not part of what they about. They
No, it's
don't know
not
nothing
there.
about that.
What?
Why would I do that?
Because we're done now.
Why do you feel like you get to be the one to say?
Because it's like 2 hours of this shit, and I'm gonna edit it. And we only gonna give them 1 hour of this shit.
It's
We're
not
done
even,
now.
but no, because I had
We
already.
can go, but we can keep talking. This show is over now.
Why do it need to be over if you want?
Because we're not gonna do 2 hours worth of footage, and we got a lot of good footage.
But we did that before, and we're not even at 2 hours yet.
What you mean yet? We only doing 45 minutes to an
released a
hour.
2-hour video
I only did
before.
one of those. We're not gonna have 2 hours all the time.
Okay, so edit this.
That ain't this.
I feel like nobody.
I said it right though.
I feel like
You
nobody
fucking it up.
disciplined you as a kid.
What?
I said I feel like nobody disciplined you as a kid.
That's false. Now give me my phone, please.
Were you just? I'm not getting you nothing because I'm still ready to talk. It's a
You can
whole
still
other-
talk.
It's a whole other topic that I segued into.
We
but
can
you
go to
niggas
our next
brought
episode
it back
now.
to it, and I
We're
was like,
not
all
about to
right.
do a 4-hour
I'm
episode.
kind of with him. It's 8 o'clock. Like, I'm sorry. It's 8 o'clock.
I mean, whatever the case, we did a 2-hour one before.
We're not gonna always do 2 hours. We're only gonna give them 1 hour of that
I
good
told
shit.
y'all if we just been recording earlier, we'd been good. But y'all
We could have did 2 of them today. We could have had 9 and 10 done today. But today is just
All right, it's over. I'm with that. Like that's the part y'all with the part where this nigga say every time, all right, we're done, or hand me the phone.
Of course
Like
not,
that's
but
how we
I ain't
end off.
Arguing with him. Like, it's 8 o'clock, so it's time.
It's done. Like, how would you like? Now it's time. You want to sing a goodbye song? I asked
That's
you
why
last
I
time.
said what I said earlier.
I'm not
We
saying
was
nothing about
talking
no
for 2
goodbye
fucking
song,
hours and not
but
what
do
recording.
you think it should be hand me my phone? And I'm like, why? And then you say, because we're done. Like that's
That's sweet to them. I don't know. They might like that.
You don't know.
I don't know. I told you that, right?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
All right, rolled up all the joint.
You can't. We
smoking for
can
the next
still
time.
do everything you want to do.
That would mean we had to stop it and then start recording again.
No, we don't need to record nothing else.
So
There's
then
nothing else to
no,
talk
it
about today.
wouldn't be.
Just get it all.
That's
For
what I would.
what? It's only an hour that we can put in there. We got an hour of good shit. We
it's-
can't go no further.
It's over now. You niggas took. It's forever with the church shit.
Right?
Yes, that church shit was about an hour
That
itself.
notification bill, all that shit. What's the name of the page? on
It's
YouTube?
called That Ain't This
On YouTube?
podcast. Yes, I changed it on
That Ain't This podcast on YouTube, y'all.
New name.
Check Gibberish 3696. Ain't that what it is?
hashtag
Yeah.
gibberish 9396.
Yep, we moved from that page. Now we on. Now we on That Ain't This.
Look for the podcast on.
It's
what's
for the podcast.
shit on?
Anchor
All
On
of
Anchor. Look
and
for
all
it.
those other good old
Anchor,
podcast stations.
iHeart.
That Ain't This.
Spotify, all that. That ain't this.
We
We
ain't
official.
on there, but we gonna get there.
It's new.
We on there.
No,
We're not
we
on
don't.
iHeart.
We're not on iHeart. That's why they say iHeart.
That's
I say
what
iTunes
they
or
say.
Apple.
I don't know.
He don't
Whatever
know.
the
He
case.
just come and just do what he do and then he leaves.
He don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, we don't
But
know.
yeah, That Ain't This podcast. We appreciate y'all, man.
Something wrong.
You got it. See, that's way better than